Hey everyone, it's Pete Lavelle, the Crazy Commissioner, coming to you, and I'm going to take you outside in a little bit. This is going to be a two-part video, so I'm going to keep them under 5 minutes. So this way you have two separate videos that you'll be able to watch. But these videos will basically help you to take back to your units, to help the scouts between Scout and First Class, which will go ahead and satisfy the First Class requirement in 3. So, and also, what I'm going to show you is how those requirements kind of follow through. So, we're going to work on 3 on First Class on how to create a useful camp gadget. And we're going to go over the knots. There's going to be several in there that we're going to cover that will take you to. So the first video is the knots. So I'm providing you with the explain and demonstrate, and then you can take back to units to guide and enable. So I will see you in the outdoors, and stick around. Okay, starting off, we're going to do an overhand knot. So we're just going to take this, show you how to do overhand knot. Just take it, just like a pretzel knot, fold over, and up through to the loop. Okay, overhand knot. Okay, so here's the clove hitch. Okay, so we're going to take our line, pull it through, put it over, go under, you make an X. Go around again. And then you're going to lift up the X and pass that through the X. Just going to tighten it up. Tighten it up. So there you go. Looks like that. Clove hitch. And if you want to add a stopper knot or overhand knot, so this way it does not go anywhere, just go ahead and tie it on the side. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to tie a taut line. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to wrap my cordage around, put this on the side so it holds it. Okay, so this is the tie line, this is your running end. Okay, I like to pinch it down a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to go pull it down a little bit more up. Pinch it. So you go through the loop. So 1. You see? 2. And I'm going to go back on the other side, over where I just ran it, and go through that loop, pull that tight. Dress it up. It's a taut line hitch. There you go. Now here's everyone's favorite, is the bowline. So here's the running, here's the rope, it's going to be the cordage. Okay, so all this slack that we have here, going to go up there, that's the tree. Okay, so here's a tree. Okay, we're going to hold it. First, we need to plant the seed. So this is my right hand. I'm going to create a loop. The seed goes into the ground to create the tree. So the seed right here lines, and along comes the rabbit as the tree is growing, and he goes up. See that the tree is really tall, it can't go up there. Scipes out the area, goes around the tree, and then back down into the hole where he came out of. Okay, that's your bowline. So I'm going to do that one more time. Here's a tree. I'm planting the seed. The rabbit comes up, goes around the tree, and then back down the same hole he came out of. And that's your bowline. Alright, the next one's your timber hitch. So here's your timber hitch. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go around your stick, whatever, and you're going to go around your line. Okay, you're creating a bite over that. And all you're going to do is take the remainder of that and wrap it around. Say 1, 2, 3, however many times you want to go. And then pull that tight. And it creates a nice It's not going anywhere. Okay, that's your timber hitch. So again, go around, go around the line, just wrap it around that, and then pull it. Okay, and we'll be using that when it comes to the lashing. So we'll be right back in a second. Okay, what we're going to do here, this is a shear lash, and then I've already started this off. I put a clove hitch in here, so, and here's the other stick. So we're going to start the clove hitch off on this side on the start, and end with the clove hitch on this side. So what we're going to do is take this first, so I can get this out of the way. I'm going to wrap that around the lashing. So take that and bring it around to. Great. I'm going to have this dressed up pretty well, nice and tight. Or I'm only going to take it up 5, just as an example, just for demonstration. Okay, and that's your wrapping. Okay, so you wrapped it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to frap it. So we're going to take it in between the 2 lines. Okay, so that's one. Pull it nice and tight. Nice and tight in here. You want it to look nice and beautiful there. I'll bring it up again the second time. I'm only going to take it up twice, just for an example. Then I'm going to end that. You end this with the clove hitch on this side. And then bring it up through the X. Wings down and tighten it up. Okay, so that's an example of a shear lashing. Okay, now it's a diagonal lash. What I already did, I started with the timber hitch here. I'm going to take the excess and I'm going to wrap it around the line here. So I've already pulled it tight, and I'm just going to wrap it around so this way it stays out of the way. I'm going to take this, I'm going to bring it under, and all you're doing is making an X. Go back over, make an X. I'm just going to go around a few times just for an example. Okay? And I'm going to go back that way, and I'm going to go make it this way, make an X. Tighten it up, and then of course we're going to get back into frapping. So we're going to in between and pull. Oh, so I unlocked the camera there, and pull. Okay, so just for an example. And then what we're going to do is on this side, then you just end, or wherever you want to end it, just end it with a clove hitch. So I'm going to bring that over, make my X, bring it back through, X, slide it over, dress it up, make sure it's nice and tight. And there you go, that's your diagonal lash. Alright, here we go. We are going to go with the square lash. So I already started off, you're going to start off with the clove hitch here, and you're going to end up with the clove hitch down here. So what you do is you take this here and you wrap this around first, this way it goes along with it. So you go under, and I'm going to go over. Okay, I'm going to go under. I'm going to go over, and then under, and over, and then under, and then over. So just going over, under, over, under. Just make sure you dress it up. Yeah, I'm only going to do, just say 3 of these, just for an example, but do like about 6 of them, you're good to go. I'm going to bring this under one more time, and then I'm going to start frapping it. So I'm going to bring it in between the two again, frap that, so it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to end it on this side, right here, with the clove-hitch. So I'm going to make my X. Go up underneath the X. Tighten it up. And there is your square lash. Okay, so I'll be back with my finished project, and I'll see you shortly. Alright everyone, so here's a finished product. What this is called a Roycroft frame. So as you can see, it has a shear lashing here, which you have your clove hitch, and you have an overhand knot. You have your square lashing right here, which has two clove hitches and an overhand knot, and you have your diagonal lash, also with the overhand knot there as well, and also a timber hitch that's included in there. So this one project can basically take care of a lot of requirements for the youth. So I'm going to show you the other things, including a bedroll onto here as well, where you have the taut line, and you also have the bow line. And I'm also going to show you another knot, which is called a Canadian jam knot. So hold fast, and I'll get right back. Here we go with the Roycroft frame, and what I did was I'm attaching a roll here. It's a bed roll. So you can put everything in there with the tarp. This is your cover. This has your ridge line. Has everything here that you need. That's a whole different ball game. But the other knot that I was telling you about is called the Canadian jam knot. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to put a overhand knot like that. And then I'm going to create another overhand knot, but leave that open like a loop. Okay? I take it and put it around here. And all I'm doing, I'm feeding this line into that loop. And what will happen is, as it tightens, that stopper knot will jam it, and it holds it in place. You don't have to worry about it. Now, as far as the straps, the back to carry the pack, you take a loop of your rope, you take it, you feed it through and over. Pull that through. That's going to be your straps. So this way this is not falling and dragging down. I already created a bow line. You can take this and just put it up under through here and just attach it to the top there. And then bring it over this way. And then feed over. I'm going to tighten it up so this way it's not going to drag. Okay? So taking this, the 1, 2, I'm taking it back over, 3. Oh, there we go. So I can bring that, tighten it up. This way it doesn't drag and just fall down. So I have enough for my ridge line. I have enough to go in my tarp here. So everything is here is in the pack. So what I will do is take this, bring it up and over. And take this and hook that around. Take this and hook that around. And bring it up. And the last knot that I'm going to have is a square knot. I'm going to take my right over left, go under, pull through, and left over right. And there you have it. A simple project that basically will get the requirements done through Scout to first class, and also at a first class project for 3. We're creating a useful camp gadget. So I hope everybody enjoys it. Everybody have a good one. Remember, it's all about attitude, and I'll talk to you all soon and see you all on the trail.